the darkness turns to light. It is the start of the day so bright. Thus to seek my heavenly Father's help. So I won't lean on my own understanding but in everything acknowledge Him.
So He can direct my words, thought and action for the day. This is my strength.
The good hour's worthy knowing what's up. What makes us strong is the spirit to keep going, never say never. Keeping to shape is the key.
Truly rare like a hidden treasure. She is brave, give her that courage. She is the nation's pride. Let her walk beside you. Learn to love, adore, venerate and encourage her. Give her education. Respect her worth. Defend injustices against her. Boost her morale, join her to fight against sexual exploitation. Do not silence her, believe in her, tell her how capable and promising she is. She is the girl child.
I'm Chidima Kwachiku from Ubweni, Okana local government of Anambra State, a proud progressive and advocate of good governance. It all began getting to know about the platform online and seeing the vision and what they stand out for. I said, this is it, go ahead for it. So I went for the audition, went through all the processes, and finally was one of the contestant for the grand finale, and we are moved into the camp to do the final context for the winner to emerge. Inside the camp, it was days nurturing, training, the catwalk, the advocacy, making sure all the contestants for the grand finale are able to have this boldness and confidence to stand for the girl child. Even if you don't emerge as the winner, you will be there to work with the win, because the platform, aside having a winner that will be there to be the face of the platform, they also want to make sure that our heritage, our culture are not left behind, that are being inculcated into the younger generation. So the camp is all about training, and eventually on the Digidi day, we are all there, and we went through all the stages with our judges from UK, because one of the things that distinguishes the platform is everything about them is so transparent. It's a non-bikini pageant. Here you are being nurtured to stand out. Having been the win emerged, I went into the field because this is the platform I always want. Advocacy, campaign against sexual exploitation, which is the key theme of the platform. I moved on with my campaign, started with secondary schools, primary schools, reaching out to young Nigerians across board, across Nigeria, to tell them that we have to stand up and do this fight. We have to stand up and make sure we break the yoke of silence over sexual exploitation on our younger ones, or to rouse the youth. But the encouragement we poured out, the motivation we poured out with the campaign, help young girls, even the male gender, everybody started coming out to say this. And one thing about Mr. Dama Nigeria is they also have their legal team. So once these cases are coming on board, they are tackling it. Once these issues are being brought up, but it's been handled. That is one of the things I try as much as possible to achieve, and God really helped throughout the journey. We received many testimonies of these cases being resolved, being handled as it should.
Each time a woman stands up for herself, she stands up for all the women. Every girl is a queen who can protect her king, throne, and her kids. Little girls with dreams become women with vision.
First, keeping to shape, using swimming to relax my necks, my vein, to cool the stress all away.
The decision to touch her, by force or fear. Oh, the raider of innocence replaced with tears, fears and disbelief. Her world collapsed. Do not abuse her. She is precious. Oh girls, speak up.
I'm also passionate about politics, an advocate of good governance, I will always say it. So I'm a proud progressive, and I will always remain thankful to Ms. Rufina Adimara for all her mentorship throughout the process. It's one of the things that help us to went this far, and we are here, and the baton has been handing over to the next winner, the new queen, and she has my 100% support. I will be there for her, and she's doing perfectly well to continue the campaign against sexual exploitation, because this is one of the things that made the pageant to stand out. It's a continuous process, and because it's a long time goal, the achievement is going to be much. And I'll also use this opportunity to call all young girls on board. The audition have started. You can still participate. God willing, you might emerge as the new winner, and we collectively keep fighting against sexual exploitation. Our institutions, both printed media, digital media, everybody needs to start talking about these issues. They are there. Let's not pretend that they are not there. They are there. Talk about it. Encourage the younger one to not be silent over this issue. Sexual exploitation is an offense. So once all of us join hands together, it is a collective effort. Once all of us come together to say, this is the problem, identify the problem, to find out solution, everybody will put in your mouth into it, these things will be curtailed and the rates will be reduced. And another thing we need to work on, because one of the outstanding vision of Ms. Adama is Africa, her culture, our heritage, the sustainability of these things. And in as much as we spread the campaign against sexual exploitation, we try to also inculcate our values, our norms, a standard into our kids, into the younger generation. So throughout the 1 year, and this is what I worked on, this is what I try as much as possible to make sure I tried within my capacity to see it being actualized. And God willing, it was achieved. We don't have any other country. Nigeria is our country. But with hate speech, with fake news, with propagandas, with lies, we will destroy it inside there and destroy our image outside there. But when we come together to reckon with the president that emerged and come together with our ideas, bring it on board, definitely this country will be greater than we imagined and we thought. So I will use this opportunity to plead with every Nigeria, every responsible Nigeria, to shun fake news, shun propaganda, shun hate speech, stop instigating violence. Bring on your ideas. We are so blessed. Bring the ideas on board. Put out your suggestion. It will still get better. We are on a process, and definitely, God willing, with all the ideas being put out together, we will get there.
Allah amfana, Allah ba da lada, Allah karo buɗe.
Lafiya madam, Allah sa gama lafiya, Allah sa gama lafiya.